art, sometimes comedy, sometimes music, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously we do workshops in schools, colleges, universities, crews, young offenders, anywhere where there's young people under 25. We do mentoring, one-to-one support for young people, especially people who are suffering with like mental health issues like depression and lack of confidence, and so we do all them things.
Is there a reason why you specifically chose to work with these kind of people, like young people?
Young people are the future, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a simple answer. Like, you know, when I'm old and grey, you know, who's going to be like pushing our country in the right direction, or pushing the world in the right direction, even more so. And we want to make sure the young people coming up have the right mindset, and they have the right tools for them to do the best they can. Because I'm still young myself, I understand this better than maybe some older people do, because I'm still going through it.
Yeah, it's true.
What I'm saying?
It's true. So your album is called Soul Lyrical.
Yeah.
It's a dope name because it's like it works on two levels. It's like it's so lyrical, but then it's like you're saying so lyrical.
Yeah. In fact, when I thought of the name, I thought it's dope because I can even just say, oh yeah, I'm so lyrical.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you can play with it a bit. But the reason why I chose that name is because it kind of just speaks so well for the project. The project's like soulful spoken words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my spoken words accompanied by a pianist throughout the whole project, also a saxophonist, also vocalist.
Yeah.
So it just brings that soul, you know what I'm saying? You feel them chills down your spine, that's what you're gonna get. So that's the vibe of it, man.
No, that's the vibe I got from the track that you sent me. It was,
yeah, that track that I sent you was called Her.
Yeah.
And
what is it about?
Yeah, I don't even know if I should say it. You go on, I'll talk about it a little bit. So like with Her, the reason why I sent it to you as well, and I've sent it to a few DJs now, because obviously I'm on a tour. I tried to let people know about Soul Lyrical. But another reason why I sent it to you as well is because I want people to hear it before it comes out, because that's going to be the first single of the project, and just between me and you and everyone listening. It's going to be the actual Soul Lyrical comes out on the 31st of March, and the same day the album comes out, the same day the video for Her comes out. That's what I'm trying to say. So
I'm looking forward to it because you go through it, you talk about some interesting things in the song, and I'm really interested to see it visually. It says a lot visually just listening to it, so it'd be interesting to hear it.
So it's just
Are you talking about a specific Her or just a metaphorical Her?
There's a little twist in it still. I don't want to say too much. There's a little twist, but listen to it again when you get a chance, and you'll hear it. But I'll let the people like listen to it when they hear it. They might hear it on radio between now and then anyway.
True.
But obviously they'll hear it on the 31st as well, and also they'll hear it on the 30th if they come to the show.
Exactly. I wanted to ask more about the show. Like, how did it all come together? Was it a whole project thing? So you knew that you were coming out with the album, you thought let's have something else to accompany it, or is it a whole project thing where you were already building this and the album just all came along with it?
So I wrote some of the poetry I wrote years ago. Some of it's new, but when I say years ago, no one's heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So what it is, when I recorded the album last year, I knew as soon as I recorded it, it was going to be a theatre show. That's the first thing I knew I wanted to do. I knew I wanted it to be a bit different. I wanted to push it like that. So my aim was always to get the first show, especially, to be a theatre show. So that was always part of the plan. And you know, I always wanted to have a full production where we have musicians, actors, and visuals and lights, camera action.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So I wanted to just make it as big as a production as possible as I can. You know, so it's going to be dope. And the thing is, like I said, it was in my mind anyway, but since I've like been putting it together, more has come up. So I'll get more ideas by the day. So and the rehearsals, the actors that are in it, they've started the rehearsals already. But me and the musicians are going to start rehearsals next week, I believe. So so it should be good, man.
And it's being performed at Peckham Theatre?
Yeah, Theatre Peckham. It's actually in Camberwell. Yeah, but they call it Theatre Peckham. But it's actually like in between. It's like, say Camberwell's here, Peckham's here. It's like there. but I say slightly a bit more towards Camden. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a theatre spec on Saturday, 30th of March, 7:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. And on the day, you can actually get a signed album.
Yeah.
Hard copy. And that's another thing I was going to say as well. It's going to be downloadable as well from our website, but it's not going to be on Spotify. It's not going to be none of them things like that.
I know probably why, but carry on. Yeah.
Well, one thing I'll throw out there from now is I'm going to put out a post about this on my social media soon anyway, to help other artists. Is I watched the interview with Daylight on Vlad TV, and he broke it down why Spotify is no good for artists and how they're kind of just using us, and we're not really getting the money we deserve from the projects we're putting out, and the amount of money you get per stream is so ridiculously low.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to get like 1,000 streams to even make £1 or
something
like
crazy.
That.
I can't remember the actual thing, but so what I decided to do with this project, because it means a lot to me, and it's actually my first signature. It's actually my first spoken word project.
Okay, cool.
And it's the first signature project as well, where a reference point to say, who is Rag CV? Well, this is the Soul Lyrical. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've bought like hard copies. So I've got 500 hard copies to sell at the moment when it comes out. And also I'm going to do a digital download from my website directly.
Okay.
But the hard copy is going to be £10, the download is going to be £5. And obviously I'm going to be getting, the hard copies, I'm going to get all the money directly.
Yeah.
And even with the download, the way I'm going to do it through PayPal, I'm only going to get a small percentage taken off of my cut. You see what I'm trying to say? So for me, like, artists need to be making money off their projects, and it's cost a lot of money to make.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, I just went and just did it in my bedroom. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's so much cost to it, the videos, the studio time, and I'm trying to say. So I need to make a certain amount of money to, one, cover my costs. But put it this way, me and my friend were talking about this the other day. I think there's someone that got 250k streams, right? And I think they got just under £1,000, maybe like 900, 800 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
It's low. If I sell 100 CDs at £10, I get £1,000.
Yeah. It's true.
It doesn't sound as sexy as 250k streams, but it's easier and it's better if you can do it. Obviously, I was talking to someone else the other day as well. They're saying how people don't really listen to CDs no more. True and not true. I'll tell you why. True because obviously people ain't going out buying CDs left, right and centre like they used to when we was young. But it's also not true because it's all about how you sell your product and who you're selling to and how you're selling it.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I know I can sell these CDs. In fact, I've got a list of people that are already saying they're buying a CD.
Yeah. I'm getting excited. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not. And the thing is, what Daylight said, it's a really good point. People think that we spend less money on music than we did before. We actually spend more.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, when you think about it, Spotify, you've got a Spotify account, you're spending £10 a month, or whatever it is, monthly. That's the price of an album back in the day. So that means you're buying an album a month.
Yeah.
I never bought an album a month when I was younger. I bought like an album I liked. That's what I'm saying, here and there. I never bought 12 albums in a year. No way.
I get what you're saying, but it's like it just makes music more accessible. Like,
but this is the trick. I'm not saying I'll never use Spotify, ever. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying if you want to make money from a project, there's no point using Spotify. Put it this way, Drake has 50 billion streams, and he's not a billionaire. How can you have 50 billion streams and not even get 1 billion from that? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. They're raping artists. It's not fair.
I mean, you can cover your costs and then put it on Spotify or iMusic like later.
I'm not putting on there. This project's not going on there. This project is direct to consumer. You get it. Obviously you can download it from, like I said, it's downloadable.
Yeah, if it's downloadable, I'll download it and have the hard copy. I won't touch
the hard copy. Yeah. From the website. And the thing is with the hard copy, it's not even necessary that people are going to listen to the hard copy. They might, like you said, buy the hard copy and listen to the downloadable one. But it's the nostalgia and it's the physical. I personally like holding.
I prefer having it's like books. I prefer reading a physical book than doing it on my phone.
That's why I think CD will never die fully.
No, of course.
Even like vinyl's still going.
Yeah, vinyl came back when.
Yeah. So I think that don't get me wrong. It's definitely. I get why Spotify are winning and all them other ones are winning because obviously what they're doing is clever.
Yeah.
But it's not what they're paying artists is not enough.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not enough, and it's not fair. And if you want to, especially if you're not a big artist, if you're not Drake, you're not getting 50 billion streams.
It's true.
Even if you're getting 250k streams, you're getting under $1,000. That's not a lot of money.
It's true.
For that, I can sell. Alright, my show on the 30th, right, is 200 capacity. If I fill that out, I could potentially sell 200 CDs in one night.
Yeah, it's true.
Potentially.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Even if I sold half.
Yeah.
So it's just, and it's very cheap. I'll show you. Let me show you quickly. No one can see this hearing it.
It's true.
The podcast, but I'm going to show you quickly what the CDs look like, so you just get the level. And I'll put it this way. I'm going to tell you this as well. I'm going to tell you this as well, yeah? And this is the artist listening to. The CDs cost £400 to make. That's all the artwork, everything included for 500, yeah?
Jeez.
Yeah? So that means I've got to sell 40 at £10 to make my money back.
Still, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that looks dope.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Like, to me, you got to first put your money up as an artist, but you also got to make money back. It's not about doing it and not making no money. I'm not. No.
It's because more people are like more about maybe getting their music out there than as opposed
that's
to.
That's what Spotify hope we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And I think it's like I said, there's going to be projects where I will be using Spotify for that.
Yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying? Where I want to just get something out there a bit and whatever. Not really bothered about making too much money off it. But I'm saying you shouldn't be doing that for every project you do. And I'm going to send you a link to Daylight's interview, because even he has nothing on Spotify. All his music is on his website.
Yeah.
So everyone goes directly to his website to buy his music. And he said recently, I think in the last couple months, he made $100,000 from his website.
Yeah. People,
obviously he's a big artist as well, don't get me wrong, so it's easier for him. Once you've got a core following, they will go where you are, which I'm going to say.
But especially if they want to listen to you and they can't find it on Spotify or...
They'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, they'll have to find it. They'll either go to YouTube, but it's only so long you can listen to stuff on YouTube.
And that's another thing as well. The reason why I'm doing it like this as well is because I want to make a certain amount of money so I can put it back into making another project.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. It's about your music paying for your other music and for it to keep going.
Yeah,
it's not about spending all this money on making music and then you're not making any money back and you're putting another bit of money that you know what I'm saying, you're losing again. You've got to at least break even.
Yeah, it's true. Least. And it's I think it's more that people just think that it's so easy to just release something and just blow up. And
that's another thing as well that I think some artists are not doing right, is they're promoting like they're Drake. You can't just drop a track or drop a poem and expect everyone to go listen to it. So you're not Drake. It's difficult.
You need to. I think like the best person that I saw. This is what's given me the idea to do it. Is like I'm gonna drop a body of work, because I think it was what's his name, Trinidad James. When he first came out, he said that he made a project and he dropped the whole album. He didn't choose a single, like a lead single or anything. He let his fans decide. So once the album was out, people just drifted more towards that gold Audemars. So he released that as the single, and he kind of just made it more organic, as instead of kind of dropping a single and waiting for the buzz off that. You don't get a buzz off that, then you have to drop the next one, and then the next one, then you drop the album or the mixtape. You might as well just drop a whole body of work, and then people can see where, like, your journey. Because when an album comes out, I listen to the full album, because I like to see where, like, the journey of an artist, of where they've gone to make this album. And I just think that's more interesting, as opposed to kind of just a lot of people, I don't know, some people just, they listen to an album and they're like, oh, I've heard this song before, so I'll listen to that song. And I'll listen to that song, but then they don't listen to the rest of the album.
It's clever. The thing is, I did something kind of similar before I even like announced I was releasing this project. In December, I did a listening party for like about 50 or so people to listen to the project for the first time. And also, while at the listening party, I did gave everyone a form to fill out. And then they had to say which tracks they liked, which ones was the top 3, and which ones they liked the most and why, and blah blah blah. And just from that market research that I did and the listening party, the track I sent you, Her, was the most liked track overall. I'm trying to say, and it also falls on a theme, so it falls on Mother's Day. So just to throw that out there. So yeah. So everything